All right, y'all. So before we get started, I want to thank y'all for liking my videos. I want to thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. And I also want to thank y'all for commenting up under the videos. And this video right here is going to show you the power of comments. So I had a viewer that had commented up under my Dragon's Dogma 2 Solo Possible video named Spirit Worm. And Spirit Worm pretty much went to town on the ugly side of Dragon's Dogma 2 Solo, right? So we're going to touch up on a few things that was said in that comment, starting out with the loss gauge. The loss gauge is a problem for certain, and I'm going to say certain vocations when you are solo. So let's use fighter and warrior as an example, vocations that are about taking hits. Every time you take a hit, you losing HP that you cannot recover. Unless you use an all heal elixir, which is very rare to find and stupid expensive. At the forgery guys, 12,000 a pop. Or you finna have to keep a whole bunch of camping kits on you, and them camping kits are heavy. So, there you go there. The only vocation I feel like does not have a problem with the loss gauge solo would be thief. And by now I'm pretty sure we all can say that thief is the number one vocation in the game. Look past your favorite vocation for a minute. Look past it. Thief can handle every situation in the game without formless feint. Every situation without formless feint. That's why I say it's the number one. It's not my favorite, no, but it is the number one. I feel for with pawns or without pawns. If you are a first time soloer, I would recommend thief starting out. It's like I said, you don't need formless feint at all. Thief is just that good. But almost, I ain't gonna say almost every other vocation because I don't play the staff and stuff. I pretty much play the tank characters, which is fighter and warrior. But the loss gauge is something that those two vocations will struggle with for sure. Let's move on to the free yourself. Matter of fact, we're gonna put these two together: the free yourself mechanic and the big and small enemies. Right now, you see me fighting two cyclones, right? I will have a harder time fighting a mob of goblins than I will fighting these two cyclones. This is something else that Spirit Worm had mentioned in their comment, and this is 1,000% true. Like, these two cyclones are nothing compared to fighting a mob of goblins or dogs or whatever. Like, when them goblins get you down and you can't, your character going at all fours, where pretty much the character waiting on a pawn to come pick them up. Them goblins finna throw oil on you. They're gonna set you ablaze. They're gonna kick you pretty much dead. They just put it that way. You pretty much dead unless you got like a tanky build. A tanky build probably could survive it. I done survived it before for sure. But it was because of the build that I had. That's why I survived. I run the ring of benevolence where when I get low, as you see, my health is regenerating. But for somebody who's not running a build like that, yeah, you probably did. Unless you just spamming heals. I don't know why they removed the free yourself mechanic, because I get that they want the pawns to help you, but think about it like this: them pawns will die. What happens when all your pawns are dead? You just supposed to just die too and go get it, restart and get them again. Like, I don't like that. It kind of make me feel like if my pawns die, I'm supposed to just give up. Like, oh, my pawns dead. Well, I'm not gonna win the fight. No, I'm not. I don't like playing like that. I don't know why they removed the free yourself mechanic. I think that was pretty stupid. Like, the only time I've been able to spam the buttons and get away from something is with the dogs. Like when the dogs go to biting on you and stuff, you can spam the buttons and you will actually get up faster. But like let's say a cyclones grab you, ogre grab you, or if your character's laying on the ground on all fours waiting on a pun, you can't free yourself from that. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You got to let it play out. And I don't like that. I do not like that you have to let that play out. Because of, from Dragon's Dogma 1, you could just get yourself out of that. You know. Is I agree with what Spirit Warner said. It does feel like Dragon's Dogma 2, it feel like they want the puns to hold your hand. Like the puns have to be there. If the puns are not there, you're not supposed to win this. Like to me, it's pretty stupid. Like, I puns. Let's be honest. Like puns are very smart, but a lot of the times they do dumb stuff. Like they'll literally walk off an edge and fall in some water, or walk off the edge to their death. Like, and then I'm supposed to just give up because they did that. Like, nah, I'm not. I don't really care for stuff like that. You know. I feel like, you know, if they can, it would be nice if they could change a few things. But some of this stuff I understand cannot be changed. But with that, man, that's pretty much all I had to say. Like and subscribe if you ain't. Comment down below if you don't. I'll see y'all later.